you go to it? You know you can go to my... Why don't you just go to my name on the dashboard and it'll show you that I'm broadcasting it? It's still going through its bugs that it's trying to fix. It just recently had an update today, which fixed a lot of the quality of life of the gameplay. So as of right now, it seems to be a bit better than it was a couple of weeks ago. So I would say it's still I can say that, you know, at the moment you probably can still wait to get it because there's new content that hasn't came out yet, even though it's supposed to come out some late time this month. I don't know the exact date. Nobody knows the date. They just say that they're supposed to be giving new content this month. We don't know when though. I would say, for the most part, when the new content do come out, for the people that, you know, that can be new to the game, they're gonna have a lot of grinding, or hopefully they'll fix it. Well, the loot has been fixed, so the loot drops are much better than they were before, because niggas was constantly getting a lot of fucking common and uncommon, and everybody was wondering why when you're already level 30, and most of us been level 30 for so long. So that was an issue, but they fixed that. So right. No, what the problem was is that once you know how division was. Once you're level 30, then you start focusing on your gear score. And here, once you get level 30, you start focusing most on your power level. At the end of the day, you're leveling up, only focusing on the pilot. The javelins you use, that leveling up is mostly the power level. If you get what I mean.
We need to clear the area.
Yeah. Yeah, separate thing. Yeah, like it's like it's like the gears you put on it, the weapons you use, and shit like that. It's pretty much like Division. Like I would say if you play this game, it would feel like Destiny / Division in a way, because there's a lot of like looting and shooting. You know, we playing some of the same missions over to get better loot at different difficulties, shit like that. But I was saying that the thing that I like about it the most is, you know, playing with your friends, you know what I'm saying, get into, play with different javelins, use different skills, like, it'd be fun, like, you know, it does have its aggravating moments, especially before this new update, but I would say that they're working very hard to fix it fast, and I give them points for that. Like, they address no, they're not. That Colossus is like a brute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's a brute. This one guy right here, right in front of me, he's an interceptor. As you can see, he's like a fucking ninja. He's mad, athletic, you know what I'm saying? But the problem about being an interceptor is that your armor and your shield is weak. So you go down faster, but the whole point of playing with the interceptor is for you to be able to be in and out of the fight. Jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. That's why he's so fast. And he also have a melee combo, while everybody else can just have a one-hit melee move. Like, look at this. Like, see? See how that's a one-hit move? Now, if I was Interceptor, I would do like a little combo instead. So when you're the Interceptor, most people, when you watch them play with the Interceptor, you'll see them do a lot of combo. They'll be like in the middle of the fight and doing a lot of combo hits, because that's mostly what the Interceptor does. It gets something called an aura pulse, where depending on what I guess you will say like elemental is on him, like acid, fire, ice, electric. When that pulse jump on his body while he's meleeing you, his attacks get that elemental damage. So, you know, the Interceptor has his own thing, you know what I'm saying? Especially when he does his ultimate, he you know, his body starts to glow, and he starts going on like this melee onslaught. But when you're in that mode, you're like, anybody that uses their ultimate is pretty much invincible. But the Interceptor is the only one that can really move around when he uses ultimate. Most people can't really move as much. Oh damn. What the fuck is going on? What happened? This nigga here. Oh man, but anyway, like I was trying to say before you really interrupted me. You have two more javelins called the Ranger and the Storm. I would say the Ranger. There's no main javelin. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets to play with all four. That's a Ranger. That's the first javelin you get to play with in the game. Everybody starts off with the Ranger when you first start off. But after you finish the first mission, you get to choose whatever javelin you want to start off playing with. So you get to choose whether you want to start with the Colossus. You can choose if you want to start with the Storm, the Interceptor, or the Ranger. Now, I chose to go with the Colossus since most people was pretty much choosing the Interceptor and the Storm. and since you only have to play with the Ranger in the beginning, why play with the Ranger again? So pretty much after you get the range, you get your first javelin. I guess at level, I forgot what level it is. I think level 8. I think it's level 8, then level 16, and then I think it's level 20 something. You get to get those new javelins. You get to level every time you level up. Eventually you get a new javelin. Every time your pilot level increases, you get a new javelin. And then on top of that, every time your pilot increases, you get a new like, I guess, gear slot to put a new weapon or a new component, shit like that, to make your javelin become better. They actually just increase a lot of the power level of the gear you get. Originally, the level cap was like 500, like about, I'd say 517, but now the level cap is probably like almost 700 now. They increased it because Grandmaster 2 and Grandmaster 3 was too hard for people to do. Yeah, pretty much. So this is, see right here, this is different type of gear pieces right here that I'm looking at. Yeah, like I'm gonna show you. After, let me just fucking dump all of this, and I'm gonna show you pretty much. I can choose any javelin I want. I would say, you know, me personally, I got it on day one because I wanted to, you know, at least get it ahead of time because I'm planning on getting Division 2, and I already know that's going to be a grind on its own. I'm getting Division 2 next week. Nah, it comes out to 12. Of course, but I'm not trying to get that version. I want to get that, you know, that $120 version. That shit is going to have everything a nigga need and not have to worry about buying extra shit. Yeah, because it's you know, it's many different versions of them. You got that 120, the 100, the standard copy, and I think it's one more. And then you already know, I need that ultimate edition. Fuck the deluxe, nigga. I need that ultimate gold edition shit. I need that. I need to get the year one season pass. I need to get all that shit they plan on putting in the game, yo. Cause I guess they already plan on putting mad shit. They already got, cause like they did with last year. The thing about last year, they let us know what it's bringing out. So we had that quick season pass, which most of us pay what, like $100. So now they come out with extra shit this year. So they making niggas choose to buy the season pass copy, and then there's another copy where I think it's a dim sum added. So if you, that's what I'm saying, go online and look up the different versions, and it shows you. I see no point in buying a copy where the standard copy, because you already know this game gonna have mad downloadable content, and you're gonna be buying mad dumb shit. So you gotta be prepared. Fuck that. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting to get Kingdom Hearts. I'm waiting on that shit, and waiting to get Devil May Cry 5. I'm waiting on that. Waiting to actually go down in price. Yeah, it is. I ain't gonna lie. I played a demo. Yeah, the demo's already out. Like, see, like, this is the fort. This is where you pretty much would be at, where you'll talk to people, and you know, this is the store right here where you get to buy shit. It refreshes, like, I think every year. I mean, not every year, but every day. See, they just added new shit. Before, you couldn't buy like other javelin parts. They only had this here, this, and weapon parts. Now you can buy all of these different shit now. They added all this extra shit. Before, you couldn't buy these extra parts. See, extra materials, and now you can. See where it says new items in certain amount of days. This is pretty much where you get, like, you know, you can buy a new javelin, armor, suit, or a new I guess a little emote, and they got the vinyls and the fabric and shit like that. Yeah, it's like some of these are like different like poses, like not a stance, but I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'm gonna show you the different javelins right here. Like this, see right here, my javelin, the Colossus. Any javelin I choose the one to go out in the expedition on will show up right here. Like right here's the Colossus because that's what I was playing with. But I'm gonna show you the other ones. Watch. See right here, this is where you choose your missions. You won't be able to do strongholds and quick play missions until you do a certain story mission. You can do it like I'm gonna change the mission right here. Like you get to do contracts. Depending on the fraction you complete, which is actually you have to complete all 3 of them, which is a Sentinel faction, a Freelancer faction, which we all consider freelancers because freelancers are the people that explore the world. Sentinels are more like I say like fake law enforcement, and then you got the Arcanists, which are more like researchers into like the what's going on in the land and material and shit. Purple is legendary contracts. Legendary contracts usually reward you with a masterwork gear piece. Let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to the forge. That's what they call it when you go and fix up your character customization. This is what the javelin looks like. This is my Colossus. You can change the appearance how you want.
Now here's where it gets fun.
So you
Make
get,
a statement.
yeah, I'm gonna see. This is my. I got the Ranger. I'm gonna show you my Ranger. See my Ranger. He's a masterwork Ranger because, as you can see, his power level is 653. Oh, let me show you. As you can, they all play different. I'm letting you know now. They all do not play the same. As you can see, his weapons are different. He has an assault launcher, grenades. It's like the weapons. See, mine's just a masterwork. See, this is what masterworks look like. That's a legendary right here. If I choose to use it, my power level went down for that. This is the epic. What the fuck did I have in my Ranger? I don't remember anymore. Shit. I forgot. Did I have this? I'm gonna put it on there anyway. Legendaries are yellow. I'm gonna show you right now. A legendary is yellow. The masterworks are usually like this like bronze looking color. But as you can see, legendaries are yellow. Epics are the purple color. Rare is blue. Common is green. Uncommon is white. Yes, you pretty much start on common. You start on common and uncommon. As your power level increase on your javelin, your name would change. It would start off as I'm gonna show you here. If one of my friends, it would start you off like as common. It would be like common ranger. And then your power level go up, and then it would be like uncommon ranger. Then it would be like if your power level continue decreases, then it turns to rare ranger, then epic ranger, then finally masterwork ranger. I'm not sure if we could ever hit legendary ranger, but but at the moment, everybody rarity level of their javelins can hit up to masterwork at the moment. I don't think we can hit up to. Yeah, pretty much at this moment, that's the highest. I don't know what the new level cap is at this moment. I'm guessing it's some probably hitting the 700s maybe. Right now they haven't increased the rarity of your support gear piece. This is the highest you can get one. It's epic. They haven't increased it to masterwork or legendary yet. So as you can see, this one, the support gear will always be epic. It will never increase higher than that. Unfortunately. Let me show you the storm. This is my storm. See? My storm is also a masterwork. See? His difference. See, he has his port steel. Cause the storm I guess when you read up on the storm, it tells you that pretty much the storm was used on somewhat called, it's an enemy you meet called a Dominion. And the Dominion have some type of technology called some type of elemental power, which we stole from them, and we pretty much created a storm javelin, which focus on pretty much using elemental powers like fire, ice, thunder. What else? They pretty much can fly and float better than all other javelins. Their armor and shield is weak, but it's not as weak as the interceptor. When you see people play with the storm, most of the time they be pretty much floating above everybody else, applying support using a lot of aerial damage, like I would say aerial damage as in like they won't focus on trying to attack one enemy. They'll focus on trying to take out a group of enemies rather than one. That's what's so great about the storm. Let me show you the interceptor. This is the interceptor right here, which I was trying to explain to you before. They much more fast and agile than the rest of them. As you can see, my gear level sucks with the interceptor because I don't play with him that much. They fast, they quick, weak when it comes to the armor and shields. But if you build him right, he can actually put in a lot of damage on the battlefield. And most interceptors, if you see them play with them, pretty much be running around the whole field, meleeing everybody. But at the same time, actually they kind of could survive most of us because they could jump in out of the fight. The classes are mostly trying to bash through the fight. The Ranger, I would say, is versatile. It's like, I would say, the middle of the front line. And then you got the Storm, which supply aerial support. But yeah, each one of the Javelins play different. I don't know if you want to see how they play. Let me show you. I never got a legendary for my Storm, so I'm gonna show you the Storm. I'm gonna do it on my Grandmaster one. I'm gonna do a Stronghold and show you a Stronghold. A Stronghold is like a raid in a way. Contracts are just like little missions. Let me go. I'm gonna go back. Oh my god. I'm doing Tyrant Mine. This is right here. Right here, you can put consumables. Consumables pretty much make your Javelin play a bit better. Like, you can increase your shotgun damage and the shotgun ammo it's supposed to have for just one expedition. It only lasts for one expedition. Expedition is pretty much the time you're outside. So if you do a contract, it lasts for that whole contract. Once the contract ends, the consumable ends. If you want to use it during free play, it can work the whole time you're playing free play, but once you exit the free play, the consumable is pretty much used up. So it only works one time for that one use, for that one expedition you try to use it on. And that's it. But they fix things so pretty much it doesn't cost that much to craft a consumable. As you can see, uncommon, and then you got the epic. That's the highest you probably will get it in blueprints for consumables for now. I don't know if they're gonna come up with a masterwork version or a legendary version, but as of right now, epic is the highest of right now for certain shit. Eventually, I'm guessing they'll start adding new shit to the game. Let me launch. Yeah, honestly, that's what I got from the game when I played it. At the Vision Field. Pretty much. I don't know if you played the Division beta when it was out. Ah, damn. It was fun. Actually, I played the closed beta, the private beta. I didn't play the open beta. The open beta actually had a few more extra shit, which kind of blew minds because I'm like, why didn't the private beta have more? But I'm guessing they decided to do more in the open beta. But it's whatever. You see it? It's a stronghold. See, this is I got two rangers. I don't know these people. These are randos. But those two rangers. See how the storm flies compared to the Colossus? Fly light difference. It's way faster, way more agile. See? How the floating is different too.
Scar activity in this region. We think this is where they're making the acid.
But I'm gonna show you the difference when it comes to me taking damage. It's a whole lot different. That's the sniper I'm using.
Scars have done something to it. It's gone volatile.
I'm using my fire move. That's my thunder move right there. But you see how he focuses mostly on elements? Got this fucking bullshit out. Let's see somebody's down. When somebody's down, you see how you do the same thing. And the thing about this, you can't do division. You can't crawl niggas. You gotta stay still. I think in division using the crawl people, right? In division using the crawler people, right? In division when you was down, right? And this you can't, you stay still, that's it. See? This is when, see how, when the item drops, it looks like this. Yeah, that's the epic drop right there. When it's the rare, or a different rarity, it'll be a different color. Right now, I'm using a master, like, heavy pistol. As you can see, I can do a mad damage. But, as you can see, I can't take that much damage from enemies. I'm too weak. That's the only problem about storms. You can't take that much damage. Oh, you will see that. This is how the melee looks. See? That's the melee for the storm. It's like a little fire shit. It's like a little fire move. Right here, these are the enemies they call scars. That's this is right here is like health, or you can call it repair. The green ones are for ammo.
Energy levels are dropping. You're halfway there.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna show you right here. This is it right here. This is the ammo pack right here. It's like it helps you, like, you see the green bar? The green bar on the screen? That's my health. Right above it is supposed to be my shield bar. When the shield bar goes down, my health gets attacked. This helps me replenish my health bar. While this helps me replenish my ammo. If you look on the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you'll see my weapons. Which if I hold square, I can switch them. See? The little fire cloud you see, that's my left bumper. Oh, hold on. That's my left bumper. That's the fire move I was doing. As you can see, my right, the middle, the little, you see that little bar is going up? That's my ultimate. This is my ultimate bar right here. The triangle, as you see, that's my melee. The right bumper. See, that's electric move I do just there. As you'll see, over time they have a cooldown. Just like you see in Division, is a cooldown period. The same thing, my ultimate, as you'll see for the thing, what we call in Division a signature skill, that has a cooldown period too. But it kind of refills fast. I'm not gonna lie to you. Depending on how you fuck up enemies, it refills fast. See, that's my dad. This is how I dodge. There's like a little teleporting, see? Like, when I'm dashing, this is how I look when I dash. I don't have a run like everybody else. I just float with the storm. If I was using any other javelin, they'll be running across the floor. But everybody runs differently too. So it's like it's a lot of characteristic changes depending on what javelin you use. Like you really can't play with each javelin the same way at all. That's why some people, I guess, they usually play with one javelin rather than all four. Some people learn to play with all four like I am trying to do. But it's not easy to play with all four of them. Trust me. Each of them have their advantages, and each one of them have their disadvantages. And if you don't know if you know the enemy well enough, you really fuck yourself over. Because if you see me, I was playing something called free play, and that's when I can play with myself. But at the same time, as you can see, there's other people around me. What you mean? Oh, the enemy? That's pretty much because one of my allies, as you'll see, the people with the other javelins, they use a skill to throw through the enemy. Depending on how strong the enemy is, whether he's legendary, epic, or whatever, they can only be freeze for a certain time limit. If he's legendary, it will be almost close to impossible to freeze him. If he's like an epic,
Silence.
what you mean?
It looks like the scars were bringing eggs to the relic.
The eggs were filled with acid. Could be using the relic.
Oh, because I had to drop off something called echoes. Echoes is this
This was a lot more.
it's a lot. That's it's something called echoes. I'm gonna show you. Watch. I'm gonna show you. Listen, you see the screen? The screen says echoes delivered, right? Because we have to silence something called a shaper relic. When the shaper relic goes haywire, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. You see the tentacles? These tentacles is because the shaper relic, when the shaper relic is fucked up, it does this. It looks like this. When the shaper core is messed up, it looks different. The shaper relic core and the shaper relic is a little bit different. That was, this is a shaper relic. With little tentacles. These little white things that you see in the air, that's what you see something called as echo. Nah. It just starts to complete the mission. It's almost like, for instance, if you play Division and they'd be like, oh, you have to collect a certain amount of you know, like intel or whatever to stop the generator from doing something or whatever. What's a mission that we used to do in Division? Where we had to collect shit and then replay and then bring it to the fucking thing to finish it. It's like, yeah, shit like that. It's more like a repair mission. It's like a search and destroy, more or less. We have to collect. Oh shit! I got shot. Damn. Yeah, it is. Like if you have to play the game to understand the story. For me to explain some of these missions, why it's called what it's called. See the Rangers, he's repairing me. He used some. It's one of his gears. He can put up like some type of shield. Like for instance, I can do the same thing. See? It's something called a wind wall. No, it's like a shield that blocks projectiles. So for the storm, it's called the wind wall, and for the ranger, it's called some broken point, some shit like that. Yeah, you can shoot through it, but the enemies can't. Oh, my pre-main is down. For the storm? Like, I didn't play the storm either because of that same reason. But mostly my main ones are the ranger, as you see, the white one I was playing, I showed you, and the colossus, because they can take hits. Yeah, the storm and the interceptor, they suck when it comes to taking damage. But that's why they have more versatile moves to get out of fights. Better than the rest. The storm and the ranger is hard to evade out of fights. Yeah, the storm, yeah. This is why with the storm I do this a lot. You see me, I float a lot, I stay above the fight. I won't really come down as much. You'll see me above the fight more than come down. Unless you see someone aiming at me. I hate dealing with enemies with shields because they're annoying to deal with. Damn, I'm getting targeted. Look at my shield go up, because see, your shield will be punished eventually. Come on, don't shoot me. You be hoping for shit like that, cause these motherfuckers do be violating niggas. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Watch, I'm gonna show you eventually. Okay, you'll see more shit happening. Like you'll see the big boss eventually show up when we get to the big boss eventually. As you can see, the DPS on his pistol, it does mad damage. Yeah. I'm gonna show you the ultimate. Watch. This is the Storm's ultimate right here. See, it drops different type of elemental damages on the floor. First is ice. No, first is thunder, then ice, then fire. It's like a big ass stone. Okay. Damn. See? I can't take that much damage, gotta be careful. But as you can see, your health go up a little bit. The storm is the only one with a cape, unfortunately. And as you can see, the storm is also the only javelin that has he doesn't have like the thrusters in the back. He floats because of his arm. It's like the float technology comes with his arm, not on his back as thrusters, like everybody else. Like, look at his arm. You see how his arm is glowing? Now that's when I float, see? The power comes from the arm. See how the arm is keeping me afloat? It's glowing and stuff? Now if you watch the other javelins, when they fly, you see thrusters coming on their backs and on their feet. See, this is the ranger right here. He has thrusters in his back, see? I don't have a thruster in my back.
It came from below.
Of course it did.
Hate to say it, but that thing is probably
It's in the chest. See how he's an epic, and the blue one that's a rare.
Faye, find me a way underground.
Already done.
And when you get stuff, you see it pops up on the side of the screen. But this is not how not in the not how the vision you're able to see what you get once it drops in your bag, and here you can't see it. You only can see it once the mission ends. That's the bad part. Oh shit, I'm about to fall down. Nah, you don't know. Nah, you won't know until the mission ends. While in Division, you was able to always look at your book bag when you picked up something, or you was able to see the item before you picked it up. And here you have it. I guess in here you just choose whether you want to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? Some of us just pick it up anyway because we just break it down for more components to use for materials.
Did you just yell?
At the end of the day, because it's still useful. Because a lot of us like to build consumables for us to use to pull by javelin when we go on expeditions. See, we can float. We see we got like flow in water and shit. See, that's the see how the Ranger has the thrusters in the back. And you float differently. Yeah, I float differently. See? That's the Rangers flying.
That's a lot of eggs.
You know what they say?
I ain't gonna lie, the flying is the best part of the game. I'm not even gonna hold you. When you flying, that shit feels so much fun.
What is that?
You could.
Careful, freelancer.
Because of course you can't fly forever. You see that bar? And you see that bar right there? That's going up.
And silence the relic.
That little white bar. Right next to my javelin. That's increasing. That's the bar that you know that your thrust is about to go out. Once it starts turning red, that means you're gonna fall down eventually. Yeah, if the two overheat or like say this is still floating and I get hit with fire, my thrust will overheat and I'll fall down. Or say I'm floating and I hit with electricity, the electricity will overheat my thrust and I'll fall down. Now if I'm just you know, floating or whatever, and my thrust is overheat on its own because its thrust capacity is overheated, then yeah, I'm gonna fall down for that too. And of course you're also gonna fall down if you take too much damage. Yeah, you can't fly if you pick shit up either.
Almost done. Only a few fragments left.
Well, they have to make some handicaps, you know what I'm saying? They can't make it too easy to fly for every little thing. So sometimes they have moments where they be like a flight suppression zone, and you have to take out whatever's causing it. So sometimes the enemies will have like a machine, a device that's causing us not to be able to fly. But since the storm are very good at floating, it's the only javelin that can somehow still float even though the flight suppression is up. No, I can invite people before I before I do something. Nah. Well, no, not necessarily. Well, the intro missions and stuff, yeah, the intro missions you play by yourself. Once it tells you, once it be like, oh, you're gonna pick your own javelin, then yeah, then you can play with other people.
Hey, freelancer. More scars, I know.
Which that's like in the very beginning of the game, they make you, they'll pretty much make you play with a ranger, and I would say I'll give it. The first mission probably take maybe no less than 10 minutes, and then you'll pretty much be choosing your own javelin.
Hey, door's still closed and there's notes everywhere.
Give it a minute, it should work itself out.
Co-op is fun. This is co-op right now.
Energy readings are stabilizing. A bit slowly. Just stay in the center.
Like, of course, the co-op at first was annoying playing with random people because when you got into places where it says respawn restricted, the randos would take forever trying to pick you up. Now they made it. No, I'm playing with I'm playing with people online right now. This is actually a person online. Like, you know, it's all online. This is like Division. Everything's online. There's no playing this game without online. That's it. There's no such thing as offline, none of this shit. Everything is matchmaking. Now, if you want to play privately, you can play privately. But for the most part, you play it publicly. So for the most part, every time you play a mission, you will most likely have a team of 4. You and 3 random people. So for the very first time you play with your new javelin, you can play with random people. So you might be playing random people that might be actually stronger than you. So in some cases, your missions in the beginning will feel a lot easier. So a lot of people are definitely higher than your level by the time you get it. The best part about the game is the more people you have online, when your alliance level go up over the week, you're pretty much able to get coins from us. So say if I'm playing with if I get my alliance level up to 10, by the time before the week is up, I will be pretty much contributing coins to you. Not necessarily from my money, but from like I guess a computer generated bank or whatever they do, but it's not from your actual funds. They take it. We're going to see it tomorrow. Are you sure? Look at that, hell yeah. I was planning on seeing it on Thursday, but then I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go see it tomorrow. Me and my girl really made plans to go see it tomorrow. And I already told her, I'm like, yo, we gonna see that shit either Thursday or yeah, Thursday or Sunday. And I was like, fuck it. Cause hopefully, I said Sunday cause hopefully not many people are going to be there to see it. Probably I know Thursday, it wasn't going to be that many people anyway cause it was late. It was a late, release. But I know definitely, Friday and Saturday we can definitely see that shit. Like, those teams were definitely packed, so you saw that shit, wasn't it? I don't want to see no kids in that shit, talking mad shit. Damn, I'm still overheating? Like, these enemies are fighting right here, Scorpion. Yep.
Friend like that. Too bad. I'm just getting started.
I tell you what, you let them go fight the boss after this. Come on. They just gave me a bunch of efforts. Oh, garbage.
Oh, quiet.
Like nobody fight the enemies in a fucking tunnel. We just keep it pushing. Ooh, see, I just overheated. Fuck. And now I can't fly. I hate when that happens.
It's pretty dark in here.
Straight on the flat. It'll help.
That's why you gotta be careful. You gotta pay attention to that bar, man. That shit overheats. That shit's a blow.
Back into the deep.
See? I ain't gonna lie. I like the going on the water shit. It's fun. Hurry up! I don't want to teleport.
Remember? It's only a scorpion.
See?
Just bigger.
I go on underwater. It's fun. But you could die. If you stay in the water too long, you'll definitely die. See, this is the boss right here. This is the boss of the stronghold. It's coming out.
It would be unprofessional to cut the link, right?
Like the visuals are so good in this game.
Big ass bugs to be in the mission briefing.
Even Clovis doesn't know everything.
Hell yeah. I wish you would have saw Division 2 visuals. Those shit looked amazing. They look way better than the first one. Yo, no lie, the enemies are way better than the first one. Like, they mad smart. Like the gadgets are way better. Like, I ain't gonna lie, the game feels a lot better than it did in the first one. Like, the new weapons you get to use is way better. I want to know what the fuck is the specialized shit that you get to do in this game, but I don't know what the fuck that is yet. But I definitely like the fact that a lot of the shit have changed though. That shit is dead look lit. Holy shit. This bitch tried to fucking stomp me out. See? The storm has its perks. Okay, he's leaving now. So you can even float a little bit above them and pick them up. Shit. Damn. Oh, damn. Try to murder me. Woo. Give me the health. Take that. Oh, yes, I'm out. Nah, it doesn't. See? That's the good thing about the fucking Storm, yo. It has great flying capabilities. Especially when it comes to hovering. Compared to the other javelins, this is the hover the longest. That's why it's great to use overhead. See? Somebody's using the Storm ultimate right now. Oh fuck. Yeah. Another way to get knocked out of the sky is that the enemy can web you. I forgot about that. Yeah. Alright. Away. Aim is perfect, my guy. Oh, what is that? Alright, yeah. Wow, nigga jumped right on top of me. Well, I'm gonna go pick him up. Ain't that a bang, bitch? Nigga jumped right on top of me. Right when I'm clicking the ball. That is crazy. You're a bitch for that. No, I bought the Legion of Dawn edition. It came with like this legendary. In a way, I would say you could save yourself 20. You could save yourself $20. Because the stuff that they gave you, the only thing I really thought was useful out of the whole shit was honestly getting the Legion of Dawn cosmetic outfit, armor pieces, so that pretty much look like the Legion of Dawn javelin. Other than that, I would say it wasn't really worth it because the little legendary weapon they give you, that shit is useful, but it's not that useful after you hit a certain level. And the other weapon, well, no, the legendary weapon and the legendary gear component they give you isn't that worth it after you hit a certain level.
Even the way it dies is unknown.
Like after your javelin hits a certain power level, that legendary piece you have, those two legendary pieces you use in your ranger, becomes useless. Because the legendary pieces are only for the ranger. Well, besides the gun. Because you get a gun, and then you get some legendary gear weapon that only works for the ranger, which are useless once you hit a certain power level on your ranger. So the weapon is useless, the gear weapon is useless, and the weapon is useless. So I would pretty much say buy the standard version. Like, only thing you're missing out is pretty much having the Legion of Dawn appearance look. That's it. Like, if you look at him, the ranger right here, that's a Legion of the Legion of Dawn. And this ugly looking ranger that's next to the purple one, this dude is wearing a Legion of Dawn outfit. And this is the outfit, the brown one. He's now, not the color, forget the color. Look at the way it looks though. The color you can make it any color you want, but the way the armor looks, that's the armor you'll get to wear as like a cosmetic look. See, this is how it looks when you get a masterwork. It does this. This is how masterwork looks. If you look at the screen. Nah, the Legion of Dawn, no. That shit wasn't worth it, no. This is good. See, that's masterwork. That shit was whack. I already have it. Oh no, I don't got this. Oh yes, I need this lightning shit. Oh, I could use that. But why did it have machine pistol damage? Why couldn't that shit have fucking heavy pistol damage? Boo. I didn't even know I had 2 masterworks. Where did I get a second masterwork from? Did I randomly pick it up and didn't even notice? Yeah, I guess. See, I'm just deleting all this shit I don't want. I don't need none of this, none of this, none of this, none of this, none of this. But it's my weapon parts are going up, my epic hammers are going up, my storm parts are going up, and I have a whole hell of a lot of all that shit. Don't know how much, but I'm assuming it's probably a lot. And I'm done. Go back to the fort. So you got to see how the storm fights. That's what the storm looks like. And I guess you fake was able to see maybe the ranger a little bit because of the teammates. Honestly, I hate using the interceptor. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I don't hate it, but I'm not used to it yet. But those are my 3 I like to play with: the storm, the colossal, and the ranger are the ones I like to play with. That's why my storm and my ranger is at masterwork. My colossus is almost there, and the interceptor is pretty much far behind. She's only 500s. Depending on what difficulty you play it on, the missions can be a bitch. But for the most part, the missions is definitely fun to play. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, of course, it's a lot of doing the same things over and over again in a way. But to some degree, they kind of try to spice it up, depending on the difficulty you play it on. I think it's the replay value is not too bad, especially since they're trying to fix it. They're trying to make things look a lot better. It's good. I would say the one things I do hate about this game, besides all the bugs, and I wish they could fix the loot and bring new content, is the fact that is the challenges. The challenges are very tedious. It's very tedious and goddamn annoying as fuck. Some are easy. The challenges, like this right here, the challenges are tedious and annoying as fuck. I'm gonna show you. See, this is one. Oh my god, do you see this? Look at this. Look at this shit. My nigga, you have to get 50,000 in each 3 of these places. 50 goddamn thousand. That's freaking hard. Just to get this stuff. 50,000 experience and Arcanist, Freelancer, and Sentinel Fraction in progress. Because before this challenge right here you see unlocked, you have to do this. Arcanist level. This is loyalty 1, 500, which is easy, and then you get all of this rewards, whatever. That's the Arcanist. Then on level 2 of Arcanist, you get this. It's 1500 EXP, light. You get all of this dumb shit. Then Arcanist level loyalty level 3, 3,000, not that bad. And then you get this, but now they want you to do 50,000. Like, that's insane. Freelancer, this is what it looks like when you get level 1. Pretty much the order progress is the same amount of EXP for each one of the fractions or each one of the loyalties. But they give you, the rewards is different. See? Give you different shit. That's a Sentinel. So forth and so forth. And then, yeah, see? So forth and so forth. But, the challenges are very tedious. This is after you beat the game, you finish, which is, honestly, beating the game do not take long. The story is very short. After you beat the main story, they make you do this, which is called, this is one of the first challenges you have to do, which is called the Challenge of Valor. You'll do 25 quick pay, 25 contracts, 25 strongholds, and 100 world events. I'm only at 73. I still have a whole 27 more to go. Um, yeah, I already beat the story. Let me go to right here. Where it says critical objectives. These are all the story missions right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23 missions. 23 story missions. Then they have for the Asian missions, which are more or less side quests. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 Asian missions. And then for the Asian contracts, it changes. But it's pretty much, you do the same Asian contracts all the time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 contracts. 3 legendaries. 3 contracts that lead you to the legendaries. And then you got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9 story mission quests. So you have 9 story mission contracts plus the 20 player missions. I mean Asian missions plus the 20 something story missions. So altogether that's about a good 50 missions altogether, more or less. No, a little bit above 50, about 60. And then these are the 3 contracts you get to do over and over. Like honestly, the reason why it doesn't take you long to beat the missions is because you play with other people. If you were doing it by yourself, it would take you longer. But once you get to find a group of people you get to play the story with, it becomes a lot fast. Especially since their power level are higher than yours, or pretty much the same level as you. So when you play with weaker people, you can notice the mission will be a lot harder and it'll take a lot longer to beat. When you play with people that's actually good, the missions are it feels a lot quicker. Trust me, you'll see the difference. When you play with whack people, when you play with good people. For right now, there are only 3 strongholds to play. Eventually, I'm guessing they'll come out with more. You have 3 strongholds, 3 legendary contracts, and 3 regular Asian contracts you get to redo over and over again. But if you play quick play, you get to play random missions that you probably played back in the past. Like you get to play old story missions and stuff like that. Especially since a lot of people are online trying to, continue the story or finish the story. So I can just jump into one of their missions that they probably already started, and I can help them out. Or say, for instance, if you wanted me to join you and play with you and help you get through the story, if I play with you plus 2 other people I know play with you, you'll get through the story in probably a day or so. I will give it at least 2 days. 2 days to max, depending on how long we play. You know what I'm saying? If you play like 5 hours a day, then you probably take you maybe a week. But if you play like, all day, then it'll probably take you like at least 2 to 3 days. Because some missions, in the beginning are very time consuming. As you get better, missions become faster to beat. But nah, missions aren't that easy to beat. And then the harder difficulty you want to play it on, the mission becomes even longer. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I think it's I still think it's worth getting. You know what I'm saying? I would say, was it worth getting day 1? Probably not. Probably not worth getting day 1 because I was pretty much bored. I would say I was bored because I had a lot of shit still to do. But I can say that I would say like I was pretty much pissed off with all the fucking bugs. That was the main problem. A lot of the bugs that we had to go through with our PS4 crash and all that shit, a lot of that stuff is gone now, so I can say now is worth buying. Before it really wasn't because we had to go through so much. They fixed a lot of the bugs, so playing the game now regularly is really is good. It's good. I would say it's good. I would say if most people want to wait until like April to get it, I could say maybe wait. You know what I'm saying? Because probably new content be out by then. But I would say, didn't I get it? I would say no, because if the new content do come out before April, or the beginning of April, or end of March, then other people that have been grinding up until now are gonna be way far ahead of everybody else. Like I would say, this is one of these games. Like if you're going to get it now, because once they start letting all the loot free content come out like wildfire, y'all niggas gonna be behind. It's like Division. Division is one of those games where you might wanna, you might play. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's moments when it gets boring and, new content aren't out. Granted, don't play it. But once the new content comes out, get your ass back on the game and grind that shit out and then go back to not playing it. Because we all know how games get to the highest moments where you grind so much that there ain't shit to do. So, I would say grind the shit out to the point where there ain't shit to do until when the new content comes out and then get back on it. And that's what that's what most people did already. They grinded out to the point where they was good and comfortable, so when a new content comes out, they aren't weak or aren't able to pretty much play the new content because you pretty much still trying to finish the story or still finish trying to make your javelin hit masterwork. Most of us already hit masterwork, or some of us are at least in epic. If you're still in rare or lower, then yeah, so they could get that grind going. And I'll say now would be the perfect time to do it because the fact that they fixed the loot drops, you'll pretty much be able to hit epic in no time. And if you play right or play with certain people that know what they're doing, you'll probably hit masterwork in no time as well. Because some people, I guess, already made their own little, I guess, loot, some type of loot, I guess, loot pathway or loot roadmap. So it's like how Division, if you looked online, people had a Division loot roadmaps. It's the same thing with Anthem. If you go online on Anthem, people will teach you how to get legendaries or masterworks faster, based on their playtime. So yeah, that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Me right now, I'm just grinding until Division comes out on Tuesday next week, and I'm getting that motherfucker, and I'm gonna be grinding. I'm hoping that I got that my stuff that I played in the fucking beta get to be transferred over, cause I'm be happy. If not, that's gonna suck. And I'm gonna have to really be grinding harder. At least I will have a boost, a leg up if I get to keep my shit from the private beta. But we'll see if it lets us. If not, then we're gonna have a whole lot of grinding to do. Because I can tell that game's gonna be one of those games I'm gonna have to super grind until it gets to until I've pretty much done everything. I'm gonna have to max out all the base of operations because it seems like there's a lot more base of operations this time. There's a lot more. There's a lot more shit to do. Like before, you had that one base of operations. Now you have like a main base of operations, but then you have like these sub base of operations that you also have to fix up in the new Division. So you know how before you had like what was it, the main base of operation where you had to do what was it, security, yeah, that stuff. Now is like you have your main base of operations, which is Washington D.C., but then now you have like these little small base of operations where you have to unlock. Like you have to do like these story missions that unlocks the safe house, and it becomes like a sub base of operations, not the main one. It becomes like a sub one where you also have to fix it up. You have to do certain missions to gather resources to unlock shit inside of that safe house. It's crazy. There's a lot more shit to do in that game now. And then the drone is way better than it was before. The turret is lit. The turret is super lit now. They have the seat. What you mean? It's the turret. It looks like a turret. It looks like a mini turret. And it actually moves, and you actually could change who you wanted to focus on. So before it chose, it pretty much focused on any enemy it chose. Now you could choose what enemy you wanted to focus on rather than let it free shoot. There's another turret called a sniping turret. The sniping turret is lit. The drone down. What you mean? No, it's not. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. No, it has the turret, but with the turret modifications are different. The secret mine is still in there, but it has I think 1 or 2 more different modifications. And the way you do it, and the way it acts, it doesn't act the same way like it used to. The secret mine is a bit different. What you mean? Oh, you talking about that little fake seeker, that little, what that mine shit we used to have? Yeah, that shit is gone. That shit is gone. They got new shit. I think it's 6 in total. 6 or 8 in total that you get to use as new gear to bring outside with you. Like, I guess skills, I guess you would call it in that game. Skills. The skills are totally different. Like, I'm telling you, I was like, if I wanted to play with the other stuff so bad, because I knew this was probably going to be OD fire. And I was just like, damn, they only let you play with the secret mine, the drone, and the turret. That's it. And I was like, motherfucker. I was like, y'all niggas. Yeah, it's like a drone that flies. It can shoot bombardments like explosives. It can also it can repair your shield. Like, you know how before when you used to like try to increase your armor, you didn't know how to do that. Like, it's in the stats it said armor mitigation, but you didn't understand what that meant. Now you know how enemies have an armor bar. Now we have an armor bar too. Before you know how we used to replenish our health. Now we don't replenish health. Our health regenerates on its own, and we only focus on replenishing our armor. Oh, I'm not sure if that's still in there. I think they might have took that out or made something new. I kind of forgot a lot of the skills they had in that game from when I played it. I wish you was online and asked me, cause I could have told you right then and there, like I'm doing now with Anthem. But I really don't remember every last thing they gave us in there. But I know the skills are way more dope than they were before. The enemies, I would say the intelligence already, my nigga. You know how enemies will stay in one area and then eventually try to flank you? Or what's his nigga name? L&B? How they always flank your ass? Now, every enemy you go against, the motherfuckers do not stay still for shit. Them niggas are constantly running around. Like, if you find an enemy in front of me, you gotta be careful because enemies do come from around. Like, these motherfuckers are quick to come around you. Like, these niggas are not staying still. They versatile. I did not fuck with that Dark Zone, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not fucking with the Dark Zone. I already know the Dark Zone is gonna be a bitch. I already know it is. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the game drops and then go in the Dark Zone. That Dark Zone is no joke. Dark Zone, me and Dark Zone don't get along. Nah, I think the Dark Zone is probably a bit different than it was before. I didn't go in there even though I was allowed to go in there. I chose not to because I didn't want to get shot up and die. Honestly speaking, and get aggravated. It is gonna be different. I know it is. It is. I'm telling you. I know it's gonna be a lot different. That Dark Zone's gonna be a whole lot different. It's gonna be its own world, my nigga. It probably is gonna be bigger. It's gonna be a lot different. It's probably gonna work on not allowing people to be doing a shitty shit it was doing before. It's probably gonna make things a lot more reasonable. Yeah, because people just turning rogue randomly on niggas. Like you chilling with niggas, all of a sudden they turn rogue. What? Like what just happened here? Like niggas somehow knew niggas knew you got some good shit and knew when to kill you. Like damn, my nigga. Like it was just too much. I think they're gonna I think by this game they probably gonna fix that issue so that niggas can't be wilding out already. I know they had the skirmish, the PvP skirmish that they had in Division 1. They allowed that in the open beta, but I didn't play it, so I didn't get to see what the skirmish 4v4 would be like. But I'm guessing it's probably better than it was in the first one. Like the guns feel a lot different. No lie, when you customize the guns, it's not how it used to be before. Customizing the guns are a lot different. You know what I mean? Oh. I heard that. Yeah. Ready? You ready? Okay, so now when it comes to customizing weapons, it's not the same anymore. You know how before you was able to put any type of attachment you want at any given moment? Now you have to level up to, in Division, you have to level up now to unlock weapon attachments. Yup, so now when you get a gun, you ain't gonna have no red dot sight, you ain't gonna be able to put no new magazine, no grip, no nothing until you level up to unlock it. Yeah. They did some Call of Duty shit. The looting is different. You know how before you was able to get like secret ammo and pretty much, you know, put it on it whenever you want to? Now it's different. Now when you happen to kill an enemy and you pick up special ammo, your weapon automatically loads the special ammo in the gun automatically. Nope, you just pick it up randomly on the floor and you just load it into your gun by itself automatically and start using it. It's not bad. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It was. When I seen that, I was like, okay, that's better. I don't have to worry about doing it myself anymore. But now, there's a lot of things different in that game. So the looting is. Oh, you hear me echoing on the TV? Oh yeah. My mic is on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's like a delayed speech. I be hating that stupid shit. Yeah, I hear it. My nigga smoking too in the background. I hate man. I heard some hot. That sound like you was smoking. But I'll say, if I was you, are you playing with Division 2? Are you gonna get it when it comes out, or are you gonna get it like later? Division 2. Division, are you getting Division when it first comes out, or are you going to wait it out? So why don't you get Anthem now then, since you're going to wait? Like it makes sense. Buy Anthem now. Wait on the wait. Play you some Anthem. Okay. I might just buy the buy. I mean, the shit probably on sale, maybe. Oh well. I know that. Yeah. Oh. Shaking my head. So why don't you get it? Cause I'm telling you, co-op is OD fun.
Ready to start? Good. I'll look through all traffic for anything that needs our attention.
Keep me updated.
Well, I'm gonna have the vision when it comes out on Tuesday, so you already got me on both. Like, you already know I'm gonna get both. Like I have Red Dead Redemption 2 as well. You know what I'm saying? So you already know I get the big name multiplayers. You already know that. So she dubbed your whole shit. It's a gimmick, it's dope. Like she might kiss your hand again. Her 2019 nigga suck toes, so you better suck them toes.
The Scars have a camp in the area. The Sentinels are calling for someone to clear it. Scars have claimed this place. We need to push them back. That's one. Keep going. That's it. One more to go.